What's going on, Jerome's? Today, Minnesota Vikings have their first practice of training camp. It's closed to the public. First public practice is on Saturday. Media Jackals are there in force, and a couple of players. Kevin O'Connell fed the local Media Jackals. Also, the practice was inside because they had the most random thunderstorms ever. Now it's sunny and cloudless, and then it's supposed to rain again 2 hours here in the southeast metro. Anyways, but reaction, J.J. McCarthy fed the Media Jackals. I wonder if Chase Daniels feels like he's nervous. Does he look nervous to you? Well, do you see him? Do you feel in charge here? Yeah. But also backwards hat Colin Cowherd, I'm sure, is having a field day. But I always feel good after J.J. McCarthy drops these football and life and stoic cliches. I feel good. Honestly, J.J. McCarthy, you can tell when someone's not being genuine. I feel like there's not a disingenuous bone in J.J. McCarthy's body. Honestly, what you see is what you get. I feel like he actually is this good, right? And I just feel like a better person hearing him talk, right? You want a J.J. McCarthy in your life to be your bud, or you want your daughter to marry someone like J.J. McCarthy. Go ahead. Anyways, but talking about the offseason, talk about practice, right? Getting in the reps, having throwing sessions with Hawkinson, Josh Oliver down in Nashville. Also, apparently, Jordan Mason. Was there as well. Ty Chandler was there. Love to see that. Plus a session with Jefferson, Addison, Thielen, and all that stuff. More reps, the better. So what it comes down to, and it was him who took charge, spearheading these throwing sessions over the break, getting things done, which is good. You want to see that initiative from your starting quarterback. Also, Harrison Phillips, who was in Buffalo during the beginning of the Josh Allen era, comped J.J. McCarthy to Josh Allen, the alleged league MVP over the offseason. And J.J. McCarthy called it an honor, but of course, everyone's a one of one. Also talked about, again, every single cliche that McCarthy drops, it sounds like a Tony Robbins book or like a Creed album. Opportunities of growth. We'll talk about this in training camp. It's an honor to go against Florida's defense every single day, every single way, going up against guys like Harrison Smith, going up against guys like Josh Metellus, who we shouted out by name. That might be the Michigan connection, or just hey, pay Josh Metellus. Something like that, right? And he talked about how having a locker next to Justin Jefferson, next to Harrison Smith, it's great football-wise, talking strategy, but also able to see how they are as human beings, and also it's something he's going to carry throughout his career. I feel like this guy might be too good, it's hard to trust someone who isn't just a little rough around the edges, but I feel like J.J. McCarthy was made in a lab. As he's from Central Casting. If you needed a star goody two-shoe quarterback, it would be him. But I feel like that's okay. That's okay. And then in training camp, talking about stressing situational football, because it is the way that you play quarterback. Are we going up tempo? Why we're doing this? Why we're doing that? Talk about how that of course started at Michigan with jumping Jim Harbaugh. Potential Vikings head coach, and then it continued on here with Kevin O'Connell, where O'Connell talks about specifically with the quarterbacks, it's about knowing and understanding the why of everything versus just doing it. Why is this? Because I feel like Kevin O'Connell is going to have a very illustrious coaching tree when it's all said and done, because I feel like there's a lot of coaches on staff right now. Udinsky will probably be a head coach someday. Wes Phillips maybe. Josh McCown for sure. Plus players that have been coached by Kevin O'Connell, I feel like will branch out into coaches in their own right, because understanding why you're doing something, why you're approaching this, why you're doing that versus just doing a widget A, B, C, Y, and D and blah, 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 blah. It's understanding football versus just doing football, playing football. I feel like that's what's important for Kevin O'Connell, and that's something that permeates throughout the quarterbacks, and that's something that J.J. McCarthy has soaked up with a sponge. Very sponge-worthy. It's good. Also, it's huge to refine routines in camp versus in season. So he talked about prehab, before practice, and also making sure you're taking care of your body, make sure you're taking care of your mind. As he said that in the regular season, it's go, 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 go. It's 4 days of actual training in between games generally, and just it's it's good to set up the routines now. Plus, it's good that he had his redshirt season last year because he saw how to be a professional, and it's something that rookies do sometimes struggle with. Flores alluded to it with Diamond Dallas Turner, just setting up a routine and really getting going there. And I feel like seeing it done firsthand, even though he wasn't participating, is going to be a huge step up for him versus other rookies, versus other first-time stars. It'll be good. And then, of course, summer reading. Said a lot of father books, as he and his beautiful fiance are expecting a baby boy in September. I mean, that kid is only going to experience winning. Just win September, win October, win November, win December, win January, win February. That's it. It's good stuff. But again, I don't know. Like, I just feel good after hearing JJ McCarthy talk about football, about life, about everything. He's way more of an adult than I am. That's all. Anyways, your thoughts are thoughts. JJ McCarthy fed the local media jackals today at practice. We're talking about practice. Let's know your thoughts, our thoughts, comment section. You guys are the best to do. Skol, production value.